That was example 12. Now let us do example 13. So, a glimpse of how we use trigonometry in real life applications. I mean, the trigonometric functions in real life applications. Okay, so when an automobile travels uphill or downhill on a highway, it experiences a force due to gravity. So you will encounter more about force due to gravity when you guys do physics for engineers and physics for architects, if you have subjects in the architecture for physics. So we have now this force in pounds. So pound is the English unit for force. In the SI unit, we call that Newton. Is the grade resistance and is modeled by the equation F is equal to W sine theta. So W is another value and sine theta is also another value. So simply meaning you multiply W with sine, but by convention we don't usually put parentheses, especially if we are using variables. Magbutang na tag parentheses if you are dealing with numbers. Okay? So that is why diretso siya nga pagkasulat sa W sine theta, where theta is the grade, meaning ang uphill niya, and W is the weight of the automobile. If the automobile is moving uphill, gapasaka, then your theta is greater than 0 degree. If downhill pod, then theta is less than 0 degree. So, if knowing that, calculate F if a 2,500 pound car is traveling an uphill grade with theta is equal to 2.5 degrees. Letter B. Calculate F if a 5,000 pound truck traveling downhill grade with theta is equal to negative 6.1 degrees, and calculate force F for theta 0 degrees and for theta 90 degrees. Do these answers agree with your intuition? And later on, we will decide kung unsa man nga mga intuition, especially if our theta is 0 and our theta is 90 degrees. Okay? Sige. Let us do letter A first. Letter A, F is unknown. W is 2,500. And since this is already a real life problem, don't forget the unit. Pound is the unit. And then our theta for letter A is 2.5 degrees. Okay, so in engineering and in architecture, we usually associate or we incorporate drawings into our analysis to better aid us in drawing our conclusions and also in better understanding the problem. So unsa man siya pasabot? Since 2.5 is positive, with respect to the horizontal line, meaning flat line, gapasaka siya. Asa man si theta ana nga 2.5 kani? Theta is equal to 2.5. And then, meaning with the horizontal, gapaana siya ba? Paadto dito. Right? And then, mo ni ang car. Ligid, ligid. Ang weight niya, of course, gapanaog. Weight is equal to 2,500 pounds. So, pila si force. Nga gapasaka paingon dito. So, simply, we use the equation F is equal to weight sine theta. So is equal to, ang weight nato is 2,500 times sine of 2.5. So F is equal to, so it is best nga unahon nato ng mga sign. No, kay after makuha na nato ang value for our sign, ito naman i-multiply siya diretso with 2,500. So that is sin 2.5, press equal sign, and you will get 0.043619387. Next, you press times kanang ng ubos sa delete, del, then x, then cross, then answer. So, kanang x, that's times. So, if makita ninyo sa calculator, ang mo appear is ANSX, meaning answer times your something. Kanang answer ang iyang gipasabot at is kanang unsay nakita sa ubos kanang 0.043619387 mo na nga answer ang iyang gipasabot. So, answer times you press 2500 and you will get 109 point. You write all the numbers you see in your calculator. That is 109.0484 684. And of course, ang unit nato kay force man dili naman siya bisag unsa ra nga number atong gikuha. Ang force ang atong gipangita. So na siya kay pound. So mo na ni ang imong force pasaka ka. If ang imong gibug-aton sa imong car is 2,500. Next, letter B. F is unknown. W is, I believe, 5,000. Okay, 5,000 pounds, of course. And our theta is negative 6.1. Negative 6.1. So, unsay pasabot? It means gapanaw siya, pero that doesn't mean nga asa maning gi-measure si 6.1. Take note that si 6.1 is clockwise measurement, right? So that is the manang na negative siya. Or in other words, depression. Okay? So we have, if naka-incline dire, asa si negative 6.1 with respect sa horizontal, clockwise. So this is our theta is equal to negative 6.1. Then naa si car kanaog. Lingin. Then nato ang gibug-aton, W is equal to 5,000 pounds. Okay. So what F is equal to, follow the formula W sine theta, and our W is 5,000. Sine of negative 6.1. F is equal to sine of negative 6.1 is negative 0.1 0.106264,071 times 5,000, and we will get negative 531.3203567 pounds. And if you can observe, ganong F is negative man. That's because your truck is going downhill. Now, later on, as you go higher sa inyong engineering and architecture careers, your degree rather, you will know that force is what we call a vector quantity. Vector. So when we say vector na siya, na kay magnitude, na po kay direction. When we say magnitude, that is how strong is strong. You want to quantify. For this example, kanang 531.3203567, that is the magnitude. Okay? Magnitude na siya. Again, force is always positive. The magnitude of the force is always positive. What makes the force negative is its direction. We usually, no, not usually, but we always associate moving to the right and moving upward as positive, and moving downward and moving to the left as negative. So that is why if muangat ka, you are gaining your force kapasaka ka. In a way, let us say this is a box, for example. Imuhang gitulod pasaka ang imong box, for example. Or let us say, imong gitulod ang imuhang car or imong truck. Kani, for letter B, imo lang gibuy-an ang imong truck kay ninaog naman sa payon dito. Sining ana siya. Negative kay gapanaog. For letter C, calculate F for theta is equal to 0 degrees. So we have two cases. So we have case 1, that is theta is equal to 0 degrees. And number 2, theta is equal to 90 degrees. Okay. And find F. So F is a note. And of course, we will use the equation, although it is not given the value of our W, but let us try to solve. F is equal to W sine theta. For case 1, that is theta is equal to 0. W times sine 0, and sine 0 is 0. So 0 times W, whatever value pa na ang imuhang weight, F will be 0. Next, for case number 2, F is equal to W sine theta, and W sine 90 degrees, and sine 90 is 1. So 1 times your weight, or it can be any weight, or it can be any variable. Force is equal to weight. So unsa may pasabot ana? If flat ra gani ang if flat ra ang imuhang surface, wala kay force nga ma-exert ana niya. Kay again, what we are aiming here is if we try to move uphill or downhill man. So sine 0 degrees is equal to 0, meaning no movement at all. Wala kay i-exert nga force para sa imong track. However, if ang ato ang angle is 90 degrees, meaning straight up saka, para ma-move nimo ang imuhang truck, kinahanglan kung pila ang imong gibug-aton sa imong truck, mao po nang i-exert nimo nga force. Pareha ra gud anang, let us say, maglukdo, or if you carry something on top of your head. So whatever ang gibug-aton sa imong gi-carry, that same amount of force is exerted by your body to support that box or that something. So yeah, that is why F is equal to W. Whatever the weight of our truck is, that is equivalent to the force that you will exert if it is going up, straight up, yun, 90 degrees up. So yeah, that's example number 13. A snippet on the how we do applications of trigonometric functions.